time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Brooklyn Nets. That one drops for them. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And Lopez gets it to go.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Outside Durant. Pass to Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Durant. They double-team Durant. Aldridge outside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Holiday. Middleton outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the baby hook.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Puts it up from 12. And that one hits the back iron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Shot from the wing. And the Nets miss again. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Lopez, the screen. DiVincenzo on the wing. Back to Lopez. Clock at 4. No good from outside. Brooklyn trailing. Irving for 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
I don't have my mic on to talk to people.
It's Holiday with a drive. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
Even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Back to Durant. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Timeout, Brooklyn. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
So both teams changing it up here.
All right, fans. That was your Brooklyn Nets Nets team. Make some noise, fans.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. It's Brown on the wing. Harris outside. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Claxton. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Harris with it. Middleton covering. Right side Brown. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Harris. Gets another look. Goes up again. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team.
Boy, and Bobby Portis out of Arkansas, what a get for the Bucks. Terrific player off the bench. his size, his tenacity, and he's got a three-point stroke, too.
Now here's Mills. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
And you know what, Portis Clark, he's a guy that gives him a lot of firepower off the bench.
I love what he brings, B.A. This guy has started in his career before, but I think he's best suited as a sixth man because he can give you that injection of offensive punch with your second unit.
Now here's Mills. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with him. You know, any talk of Harris, I think, has to start with the jump shot. A three-point contest champion. He hits close to half his attempts from beyond the arc, which is just ridiculous.
The Bucks trail. Pass to Portis. And the Bucks miss again.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well.
Here's Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. And here's Brown for three. It's hauled in by Portis. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Mills. The rebound by the Bucks. Now Hood. Good D by Harris.
Why fucking go at the first time?
That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. And your Brooklyn Nets.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Milwaukee with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer, not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Back to Harden. Outside Durant. And Durant!
Oh, wow, he's hugging, man.
Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton.
Chris Middleton.
Counted from distance. Middleton's got 6 points. As a player, Clark, it must be hard to keep your emotions in check on opening night.
Yeah, more of a relief than anything else, B.A., especially after you've been around for a couple of years. I only played the equivalent of 5 years, so I only had a handful of opening nights, but always special. And even as a broadcaster, I think it's exciting to see the start of a new season because that hope that everybody has is palpable.
Here's Ogilvy. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Middleton. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Harden. And the three-pointer goes. Harden's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Irving for three. Antetokounmpo with the block. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Griffin. Here's Irving. That one's wide left. And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, BA. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. 6 points for him. And the layup falls.
Second quarter.
Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just what we call man-up strength from Middleton. I mean, taking the hit and then kind of effortlessly knocking down the shot as well.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Chris Middleton.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Durant. Down low. Here's Aldridge. And he buries his first look.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And stolen by Aldridge. "56 seconds left to play in the half. The kick to Durant. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. And it's now only a 1-point Bucks lead.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Aldridge left side. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Let's go. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
No good on the second free throw.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Outside Mills. Pass to Harris. Misses the 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Shot's good by Connaughton.
3.
Connaughton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first.
You gotta raise that shooter percentage.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside, DiVincenzo. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. A quick shot there. It's off target. Harden with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Here's Durant. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
It's stolen by Holiday. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass.
Oh, that's okay.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Antetokounmpo lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And BA also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
Antetokounmpo, bam! Antetokounmpo's got 15.
They just look so overwhelmed.
Oh my God, that's a steal.
That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Irving for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket.
That's his third first.
But he'll head to the line for three.
Team foul.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
And he sinks the second. And, you know, taking a look into your crystal ball, Clark, which team do you think has the brightest future?
Well, that's a tough one, BA. There are a lot of teams that have really some outstanding young stars on their rosters. I mean, you look at the Celtics with Tatum and Brown. That duo is dynamic. And then the Mavs with Luka Doncic. Clearly, that guy is a star and a long-time star barring injury. And how about the Pelicans? Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, the Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges. I mean, those are four teams I rattled off that would fall into that category for sure.
And he nails the third.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Harden. Durant draws the double. Portis with the steal.
Yeah, the second man coming over was the key. Great defensive call.
Damn.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here's Durant. He's got 12. Durant draws the double.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
Free throws good from Durant.
Shooting 2.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Portis. And a miss there on the triple. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of his
oh my God.
approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Milwaukee foul.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul.
His first foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. Timeout, Brooklyn. Bang, your Brooklyn Nets. Bucks substitution. Brook Lopez. Chris Middleton. Drew Holiday.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the inside. It's stolen by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
When DiVincenzo is aggressive on offense, he's capable of getting calls when he's being assertive and attacking the rim. And, you know, DiVincenzo starting game, didn't miss a beat transitioning to that role from a reserve player the prior season. Not surprising given his mentality.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Durant. Right side Harden. The kick out to Griffin. 4 on the clock. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Portis. And with DiVincenzo, Clark, him stepping into the starting 5 was a natural fit.
Well, I tell you, it seems like a great fit.
Oh, God! Where's the dog? Like 3 people down there, bro. You telling me I couldn't get no foul?
He can make the three-point shot, moves well without it. All of that bodes well with those other starters.
He do gay shit like that and get the bucket, bro.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Middleton. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Middleton's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfectly.
Coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Y'all don't have to get loud.
Substitution.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Irving. The crossover is Griffin. The shot, no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Ogilvy. Fires in the triple. He's got 5. And here is Irving. Out to Harris. Here's Griffin. Defended by Portis. For 3, here's Harris.
Hey, that was just an incredible effort from Hill on defense. Doing a good job getting into the body of the shooter and making...
It's the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining. Here's Mills. Driving in. Pass to Aldridge. Out to Harris. Here's Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Aldridge outside. Tries from 6 feet. No good that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Portis. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Giannis
It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down. But sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage.
Oh my God, he went out like that.
Outside Durant. Oh, a clear foul.
All right, man.
So he'll get a
Giannis.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this." Guys.
Pass to Lopez. Claxton with a rebound.
That is so tough.
Aldridge outside. Back to Irving. It's stolen by Holiday. In transition, here come the Bucks. Middleton from the outside. Knocks down the triple. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Sinks the tray.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you 3. He loves knocking that one down.
There's a screen by Aldridge. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Here's Claxton. Harden with it. He's covered by Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Durant. Good D by Middleton. Now Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
You know, if we didn't quite grasp Antetokounmpo's potential coming into the league, it didn't take long to see that he is really a generational talent. I mean, he's blown us all away with his athleticism and skill set. And I would add to that his work ethic, too. You can tell he's really worked on his body and his game.
Outside Holiday. Takes it inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done now. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker, terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
James Harden, his first foul, team second.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
Holiday, 2 shots.
Holiday hits them both.
You know, in the case of Jrue Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably has added motivation for him to excel.
Outside Harden. Pass to Durant. And he drives in. On target from about 13 feet.
Boy, if you allow Durant that, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Middleton outside. There's 38 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And Blake Griffin